Yes, hello. I'm one of your timeshare members, and I was wanting to see about booking a week for one of the. It's a two bedroom. Uh, the dates would be. It's in March 18th through the 22nd.
4,703.
And remember, we paid $10,000 for this timeshare, right? Well, actually, we only paid about $5,000 because we fought the credit cards that they opened in our names. They didn't really tell us that they're open lines of credit in our names. They opened one for me and one for my wife at $5,000 a piece, and we fought the credit card on both of them. They didn't fucking drop mine, but they dropped hers for the same fucking fee, done the same day, same time, and everything. But they didn't make us give up the timeshare. So, I mean, in reality, we paid about $5,000 for it. And they lied to us and fucking gave us all kinds of bullshit. In order to use it, we have to pay $3.99 because we have a 2-bedroom. Well, this is a 3-bedroom that they're letting us have, I guess, for the inconvenience. All right, guys, we made it to our thing. And this is the Debonico. This is where we're staying. But I guess the timeshare thing didn't work out because those are all hotels. And this is the main building where we could stay at. You know, like I told you, there was a bunch of stuff that they told us. That was a bunch of lies. One of the big things that they told us, my wife says it was like 7 years ago. Like 7 years ago, they said that that was going to be a water park over there. It looked exactly like that 7 years ago. No water park. Let's go see if this was worth the $10,000 that they got us on to stay once every 3 years.
Look. Try to find the HDMI.
We got a radio in here.
Yeah, I know, but you can find the
beautiful
HDMI
this
in
is.
here.
You want to take Tucker to keys upstairs?
I told you last time.
Those are windows. This one goes outside.
Yeah, these are just windows. And we got this. And we have a balcony. About to smoke me some weed on it. This is what we get to wake up to. Look how big this balcony is, man. Now, granted, we only bought the 2-room and they gave us a 3-room. I say it's all right. It's got a pool. Oh, there's a hot tub over there. Oh, it's got a little bar down there too. Right there. I think we're in the off season though, because it looks like it's all put away. They even got kayaks, I guess you might be able to use. Man, that pool looks dirty as shit. These are showers. Big closet. Commode room. That's why I went and stole your room.
That's why you went upstairs. That's why
But this.
Yeah. Yeah, it could hurt me badly.
Oh, good. And they're mad because this room has a little bitty TV.
I don't even think. I know how to HDMI, so I don't know how to do it.
Say cheese.
It's close.
Monkey.
Okay.
What?
Wait.
I'm just sitting on the hand. What? Babe.
Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby.
Oh my God, is that?
Hey, Mama can buy you. Hey, Mama.
Oh my God, bro's emo. Tonight will be the night.
What?
That's clumsy.
Tonight will be the night.
What? I can bite you. I can bite you. Hi, what are you doing?
There you go. You're a little bit more gentle. Let's see
Mom,
about this one.
Look. Oh, fuck.
Can you widen the Hey, can you widen these guys?
There you go.
Are you a kangaroo?
Yeah.
Baby Joe.
Oh my God, he's gay.
Get you, Dad. Uh-oh. Ah.
It's the same thing.
No, these have a little bit different beak.
Those are ostriches. These are emus.
Well,
Hey! 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 Don't stop! Okay, let's move on.
come on now. Pop, 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 pop.
What's the matter, Ace?
That's a scam.
What?
The dogs weren't singing, and there was no cats. There's cats and more.
Hey, Ryder.
What?
What do you think about this place?
It's cold.
See, that's the difference. One can entertain himself with a hat for hours. And this one bitches because the plug-in ain't close enough to the TV.
2 days worth at that park.
So if you get 1 day worth for a 5-year-old, it's $79. And for adults, it's $89 to go to Dollar City for 1 day. But if you get 2 days, it's only $109 or $99. So you have to get 2 days to make it worth it. Boy, what kind of bullshit is that? Why can't you just go for a day? Then you go to the water park. It's $50 a ticket because they think that 13-year-olds are adults. 18-year-olds are adults. That's when they should be able to do it. Raise the price. Well, at least our timeshare said that we can get discounted tickets with our membership. You need to go out there and talk to them.
You need to go talk to him.
$274.95.
For what?
Dixie Stampede. Before taxes.
Okay, and also when we bought this timeshare, I just figured out exactly what happened at the very beginning. Is when we bought it, it was still in the making. They didn't even have this second and third floor. We ate on the restaurant that was down in the bottom. That's where they sold us the steak. And then we went right above it, 1 floor. And that's where the 2-bedroom was, which we actually purchased a 2-bedroom. And this place, I guess, supposedly only has like 10 units. And they didn't even have, like, there's a whole bunch of apartments I showed you in the other video over here. That was an addition after it switched hands. So a different owner owned it. And when we bought it in the first place, they also told us that with our membership comes discounted tickets. Well, come to find out, they're trying to find somebody to do this with, but they haven't got that all set up with. The new owner don't want to give them all the information that he has or whatever. And they just told me that, oh, well, you can go to the Holiday Inn and they got ticket sales. They can sell it for you for cheap. So And you go to Silver Dollar City, that's almost $500 for all of us to go. You go to Dixie Stampede, $275. You go to the freaking water park, Grand Country Inn, and that's like $250. Now the problem with that is, you were to rent the room for 2 days, you'd have the passes to the park for the same price as just going to the park for 1 day, because we got a timeshare. So is the timeshare worth it so far? I mean, it's pretty and all that. I guess if you're old and decrepit and have millions of dollars to go to all these little attractions and shit, but we're not. We're young and we have 4 kids that like to have fun and don't want to sit in an apartment and play video games all day. Which, on the other hand, the video games, they do have that. But the TV in the living room, since I hooked the PlayStation to it, we can't get it back on the fucking Direct TV because I can't find the input button. And it don't have an actual remote for it. The remotes to the TVs from the Direct TV aren't programmed to the TVs correctly. And I can almost guarantee you we walk out there and they're not going to know how to program these remotes either, because it's a... You know, I used to work for Dish Network. It was a lot more complicated than Dish Network's remote programming and all that. The TV in the bedroom in our master suite, we can't turn it up and down because it's a Direct TV remote. It's not programmed to the TV. We can change the channel, but I found the input button to this one, so I can change the input on it. But the volume and stuff, we have to listen to the same level in this one. The one in the living room, we can't change the input because I hooked up the kid's PlayStation to it, and when he turned it on, it has that automatic, takes the TV to that input. So now that TV is bonded to that one. Now, one of the other rooms upstairs, he seems to be doing okay with it, no complaints. And then the other room, which I tried to hook the PlayStation to, that was in the living room in the first place, guess what? The motherfucker don't even have an HDMI cable. It don't have an HDMI cable in the fucking bedroom on the TV. It's that old of TV. It's an analog TV. And then you got 3 showers on a $5,000 a week thing. No bathtubs in sight. The hot tub downstairs turned off, halfway full of water. The freaking swimming pool is about 1.5 feet low on water, and they say it's ice cold. This is spring break. This isn't when we usually come in December. This is spring break. It should be ready to go and going. But what happened after we bought this one, they sold it. And now the new owners didn't even really know about timeshare holders, I guess, maybe. Because when I first tried to set this up, they're like, oh, you're with the timeshare? Did you do it with the email? The fuck are you talking about an email? I own this motherfucker. Maybe only a fraction of it, but come on now. But anyways, now we gotta go to what? Buy one, get one ticket thing. See if we can get any kind of discounts.
Parents hop on the show. We got this first time getting a $1 bill. You guys remember how exciting it is to get a $1 bill? Does anyone have a $1 bill? If you guys have a $1 bill, can you get those out? Okay? We're gonna try a little practice round. Who has the photos? Tucker! Cool. Tucker. If anyone tries to come close to these things, I give you permission to just punch them in the face, all right? And that's so that you get sued instead of me. How old are you? 13. Can't sue a 13-year-old. Listen, just make sure you don't really punch your brother. That's not real, parents, okay? Just make sure no one goes, cool. Give it up for Tucker. Tucker, you can sit back down. Protect. It's important that it's your choice. And these are bills that you guys brought to this show. Tucker, that's a $1 bill, yeah? Can you please crumple it up in your hand? Make your way over here. Make sure no one can get to that bill. I'm going to have you sit down right here, Tucker. Now, Tucker, a pretty great magic trick would be if that bill was now maybe worth more than it was when you picked it up. If you opened your hand and that was a $100 bill, would you be pretty stoked? Yeah, that's as excited as you would be. You should settle down. Tucker, do me a favor. Can you hold your fist up to the camera? Can you slowly open your hand? Show everybody what's inside your hand. Unfold that. What is it? It's a $1 bill. That would have been a great trick though, right, Tucker? That would have been awesome. You can hold on to that for a second. Tucker, have you ever played Uno? You familiar with Uno? Check this out, Tucker. We know that in Uno there are wild cards, right? And then there are cards that are numbered. We have skip cards, right? Different colors, different numbers, all in different order, right? When you play Uno. We're going to do something, Tucker. We're going to start thinking back on the show and all the different things that happened. Do you remember in the beginning we had two complete strangers pick two different letters from the alphabet? They could have picked any letters. Do you remember what letters they picked? What letters did they pick? Do you remember? E and L. E and L. Now listen, two complete strangers doing something simple. They chose a letter of the alphabet. To me, this felt very similar to when I met Candyman. Something that started off very simple. Two complete strangers coming together for all the choices that we made. And Tucker, check this out. When Candyman passed away, he was just gone. So we had no idea, Tucker, the impact that Candyman was going to make, and we had no idea the hole that was going to be left in our hearts when Candyman passed away. Now, Tucker, you said you are familiar with Uno, right? These cards look pretty shuffled up. When you're playing Uno, you don't know what card's coming next, right? But every card is, of course, different. Tucker, if I asked my kids to shuffle Uno cards, you know what they would do? They say, okay, I'm going to mix them up. This is how my kids shuffle cards, okay? I'm going to actually have you do something very similar. Can you make a mess? Cool. We're not going to do it like this because we don't want to throw these all over the place, but we're going to throw these into this box, Tucker. And you're going to shuffle these up. You're going to mix them up as much as you can. You're going to hold each side so it doesn't go flying apart. Yep, the handle's right there. Yep. Start mixing those up, Tucker. He has made a mess before. He is angry at these cards. All right. Tucker, that's probably good. I'll take that lid. Tucker, I want you to go ahead and just dump, go ahead and dump these cards onto the table. Amazing. What's May? 5? Right, but I'm saying May is 5 the month, 5/27. It's funny, Tucker, because 5/27 kind of sounds like a time. The time on a phone. Thanks for coming up here, bro. I'm going to give you a hug. You can go and sit down. Buddy, thank you so much for helping out. I'm going to help you up. Putting in the world's longest voice now right now on that phone, bro. Thank you so much. Give it up for these two. You guys can sit down. This way.
Total cost of this vacation without the timeshare fees, $1,085.23. And the timeshare fees were $399, which will have to be paid again in 2026. Or we can not go there and the fee is waived with our timeshare. Most timeshares have to pay the maintenance fees, regardless if it gets used or not. That is the only lucky thing about our timeshare, all in all. Would have saved money renting a room at Grand Country Inn because they include water park tickets. With the stay kinda like a Great Wolf Lodge. So is it worth it to buy a timeshare? Not at Monaco, unless you just want to stay at the resort. I was looking forward to hot tub bath every night. After all, for $1,000 per week should at least have a jacuzzi tub. I think, but they didn't even have a swimming pool clean and ready to swim in. So we ended up paying $250 to go to water park. The people there were nice though, so no hate to them. But Branson is more of a retirement vacation destination. And I still regret buying my timeshare. Just don't ever count on them telling you the truth about what's included. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for future vacations.